What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, January 6, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Michael Bay says Transformers 5 will be his last movie in the franchise. The 50-year-old director claimed as much in an interview with Rolling Stone about his forthcoming film, 13 Hours. Bay directed all 4 previous installments, with the 5th slated for release in 2017. He says, Transformers, I still have a great time. It's fun to do a movie that 100 million people will see, but this is the last one. I have to pass the reins to someone else. J.J. Abrams told me, you're the only guy that could do this, but it's time to move on. One more. Bay previously told Collider the 5th movie will explore the identities of the creators and admitted the films are hard to make because of their sheer scale. He told the website he shoots everything himself to get it right, causing the movies to take longer to film. The first Transformers installment premiered in 2007 and starred Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox, while the latest, Transformers Age of Extinction, opened in 2014 and featured Mark Wahlberg and Nicolas Peltz. The movies have earned a combined $3.76 billion at the box office. Bay is also known for directing Armageddon and Pearl Harbor and is producing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot film. 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi dramatizes the 2012 Benghazi attacks and opens in theaters January 15th. The trailer for an upcoming film depicting the escape of drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman has been released, showcasing scantily clad women, explosions, and insinuations of illicit government involvement. The film Chapo, The Escape of the Century is set to premiere on January 15th in selected theaters in Mexico. The film is produced by Axel Regas and produced by Dragon Film Mexico. The poster for the film stated the story was inspired by real events, also suggests in the film's tagline, if it was fiction, you wouldn't believe it. In the trailer, the Mexican army is mobilized in the high-profile manhunt for Guzman, who makes a visit to who appears to be a high-ranking Mexican government official. Tanks, assault rifles, planes, helicopters, drugs, smugglers, soldiers, and explosions also appear in the trailer for the movie starring Irineo Alvarez, Jose Estefama, and Paxilio Lopez. On July 11th of last year, Guzman escaped from a Mexican maximum security prison for the second time using a mile-long tunnel which could have taken a year to build. El Chapo, meaning the short one, or Shorty, so dubbed because of his 5'6" frame, was captured in Guatemala in 1993 and then extradited to Mexico to face murder and drug trafficking charges. He escaped prison in 2001 by hiding in a laundry cart after bribing prison guards and was recaptured in February 2014. Netflix and DreamWorks Animation says they have expanded their current multi-year deal to include the creation of new family programs, as well as the continued airing of several established original series. Among the DreamWorks shows now available via the streaming service in all territories outside of China are The Adventures of Puss in Boots, Dino Trucks, and Dragon's Race to the Edge. This year, Netflix will also premiere additional DWA offerings, such as a re-imaging of Voltron and a new series Troll Hunters from Pan's Labyrinth and Hellboy filmmaker Guillermo del Toro. The latest pack also covers the streaming rights to DreamWorks Animation's feature film library. Cindy Holland, Vice President of Original Series for Netflix, said in a statement, DreamWorks Animation is synonymous with great storytelling that families around the world enjoy. It's worth great pleasure that we expand on an already successful relationship with DreamWorks and animation to bring more premium kids and family television to Netflix members globally. Ann Daly, president of DreamWorks Animation, says this agreement adds to the incredible foundation we've built together with Netflix over a number of years across both film and television. We are proud to work closely with Netflix to continue delivering high-quality programming to audiences around the world. Margot Robbie says to expect a crazy Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. The 25-year-old Australian actress described her incarnation of the DC comic character with an interview with Cineplex published Monday. The star joked, "Harley is creepy, violent, crazy, all of the things that I aspire to be. No, it's the fun of living vicariously through someone who is doing things that I would never do in real life." Robbie will star alongside Will Smith as Deadshot, Jared Leto as the Joker, Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag, Cara Delevingne as Enchantress, and Jai Courtney as Boomerang. The actress has nothing but praise for Smith, whom she previously starred with in Focus. She said, "I enjoy working with Will so much that I was overjoyed when I heard that we would be working together again. He's obviously signed on for his own reasons, but I was so incredibly happy that we got to do round two. He's awesome on set and awesome off set." Suicide Squad is directed by Fury Hammer David Ayer and opens in theaters August 5th. The movie follows a titular team of anti-heroes as they perform dangerous missions for the U.S. government in exchange for commuted prison sentences. Robbie previously told MTV of the highly anticipated film, "I guess it's intimidating because there's obviously a lot of people that I want to please and a character I have to do justice, but it's a challenge. I'm definitely up for it and hopefully I don't disappoint." Robbie last appeared in The Big Short with Christian Bale and will next star in Whiskey Tango Foxtrot with Tina Fey. She is also slated for The Legend of Tarzan with Alexander Skarsgård. Petitions have emerged online calling for the release of Stephen Avery, the subject of the Netflix documentary series Making a Murder. The series tells the story of Avery, who was convicted of murder in 2005 and was sentenced to life in prison. Since the series' release in December, major online petitions have surfaced on the White House website and petition site change.org calling for Avery's release. The Change.org petition says there is a documentary series on Netflix called Making a Murderer. After reviewing it, I am outraged with the injustice which has been allowed to compound and left unchecked in the case of Stephen Avery of Manitowoc County, Wisconsin, USA. Avery's unconstitutional mistreatment at the hands of the corrupt local law enforcement is completely unacceptable and is an abomination of due process. The White House petition makes similar claims and also calls for the pardon of Avery's nephew, Brendan Dassey. It states, "Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey should be given a full pardon by President Obama for their wrongful conviction in the connection to the murder of Teresa Halbach. There is clear evidence that the Manitowoc County Sheriff's Department used improper methods to convict both Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey." The Change.org and White House petitions have received 262,831 and 67,341 petitions respectively, but despite their popularity, the prosecutor claims the Netflix series omitted key evidence. Wisconsin State Prosecutor Ken Kratz told People, "You don't want to muddy up a perfectly good conspiracy movie with what actually happened, and certainly not provide the audience with the evidence the jury considered to reject that claim." Singer, songwriter, and actor Justin Timberlake is to serve as executive music producer and will pen original tunes for the upcoming Trolls movie, DreamWorks Animation said Tuesday. The Grammy Award-winning artist also stars as Branch, a hilariously hardcore survivalist who hides his surprising true colors, the film studio said in a release. Anna Kendricks will co-star as Princess Poppy in the comic cartoon adventure, which will be distributed on November 4th by 20th Century Fox. Timberlake remarked, "I've always envisioned bringing the two worlds of film and music together for one epic event. I couldn't be more excited that they will collide in DreamWorks' animation's Trolls. This film is very special. The music is going to be very special, and I can't wait for everyone to experience it all." DreamWorks Animation co-presidents of feature animation Bonnie Arnold and Mariel Soria said in a joint statement, "Justin is an amazingly versatile artist and producer whose unprecedented creative talents provides a unique voice and sound for our movie. Trolls is a comedy with fantastic music at its core, and we can't think of a more perfect artist to elevate the soundtrack to incredible heights." The Producers Guild of America has announced the nominees for its upcoming awards honoring excellence in film and television. The winners are to be announced January 23rd. The producing teams for the following films and small screen programs are up for prizes. For the Darryl F. Zanuck Award for Outstanding Producer of Theatrical Motion Pictures, the nominees include The Big Short, Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, Ex Machina, Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, Sicario, Spotlight, Straight Outta Compton. The award for Outstanding Producer of Animated Theatrical Motion Pictures, the nominees include Anomnisa, The Good Dinosaur, Inside Out, Minions, The Peanuts Movie. The David L. Wolper Award for Outstanding Producer for Long-Form Television. The nominees include American Crime, American Horror Story Hotel, Fargo, True Detective, A Very Merry Christmas. The award for Outstanding Sports Program. The nominees include Back on Board, Greg Louganis, E60, Hard Knocks, Training Camp with the Houston Texans, Kareem, Minority of One, Real Sports with Brian Gumble. The awards for Outstanding Digital Series, 30 for 30 Shorts, Comedians in Cars, Getting Coffee, Epic Rap Battles of History, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Double Agent, This American Life presents Video for You. Mel Gibson, Jim Carrey, Channing Tatum, Helen Mirren, Olivia Wilde, Jamie Foxx, and Amy Adams are to be presenters at Sunday's Golden Globe Award ceremony in Los Angeles. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association also confirmed Bryce Dallas Howard, Kate Hudson, Kurt Russell, Jamie Alexander, Julianne Moore, J.K. Simmons, and Amber Heard will help hand out prizes at the gala. Ricky Gervais is to host the event, which honors excellence in film and television for a fourth non-consecutive time. Gotham executive producer Danny Cannon shared on Twitter a photo of the Batman prequel program's cast member Robin Lord Taylor alongside guest star Paul Reubens. Cannon captioned the photo of Taylor and Reubens dressed in suits and matching serious expressions while standing under an umbrella back in New York shooting. Taylor, who plays the villainous Penguin on the show, announced at the New York Comic-Con in October that Batman Returns alum Reubens will reprise his role as Penguin's father in Season 2 of Gotham. Taylor had said at the Comic-Con panel, "So we're all familiar with Oswald's mother, the fabulous Carol Kane. We don't know a lot about his father. We just found out that I do have a father, and he will be showing up very soon, and he will be played by none other than Paul Reubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman. He's playing my dad. What the hell?" 1992's Batman Returns was directed by Tim Burton. The blockbuster starred Michael Keaton as the titular crime fighter and Danny DeVito as his nemesis, Penguin. Actor Michael Weatherly announced via Twitter Tuesday that he is leaving the CBS investigative drama NCIS after 13 seasons. He tweeted, "DiNozio is a wonderful quixotic character, and I couldn't have had more fun playing him over the past 13 seasons. Les Moonves and CBS gave me the opportunity of a lifetime." He also said in another Twitter post, "I will miss the amazing crew and cast who are like family to me and to the fans all over the world. Thank you. It's been a fantastic ride." Weatherly did not give a reason for his departure or any details about how his character will make his exit. The actor made headlines when he was arrested in November on suspicion of driving while intoxicated. The first two episodes of Saturday Night Live for 2016 will be guest hosted by Adam Driver and Ronda Rousey, NBC announced Tuesday. Driver, who can now be seen in the box office behemoth Star Wars The Force Awakens, will lead the January 16th installment of the sketch comedy series, while Chris Stapleton will provide that night's musical entertainment. UFC fighter Rousey will appear on the January 23rd episode when Selena Gomez will be the musical guest. None of these four celebrities have ever performed on SNL before. Kourtney Kardashian opened up about her struggle with anxiety on her website Monday. The 36-year-old reality star told fans her anxiety increased following her split from partner Scott Disick and an overall crazy year in 2015. Kardashian found exercise helped her cope with the condition and now works out 5 times a week. She wrote, "Everyone deals with hard times in their lives differently. I'm generally not a nervous person, but I get anxious. I also get nauseated. I feel like I can't eat when it's really bad. One thing I found that really helps is working out." She also added, "People are very quick to judge others by appearance, but you truly don't know what someone's motivation is or what is going on inside them. For me, exercise is as much about my body as it is about calming my mind." Kardashian and Disick, who share 3 young children, broke up after 9 years of dating in July. The reality star's post about anxiety came amid word the 32-year-old club promoter had moved on with Swedish model Lena Sandberg. A source told E! News of Sandberg, who is signed to Wilhelmina model, she and Scott have been seeing each other. They have been trying to keep things under wraps and are surprised that it got out. Kardashian and Disick have seemed poised for a reconciliation when they spent Thanksgiving as a family. The reality star's sister, Khloe Kardashian, reacted to Disick's apology Sunday on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, telling the fans the club promoter was playing the victim. Leonardo DiCaprio and girlfriend Kelly Rollbach have reportedly called it quits. Sources told People the 41-year-old actor and 25-year-old model broke up in the fall, although the pair were last spotted together over Thanksgiving. The split is said to have been amicable, and DiCaprio and Rollbach remain very friendly. An insider told Us Weekly magazine it was mutual. They both have intense work schedules and a lot going on in their lives right now. They both needed to take a break because of that. They are still friends and talking, but it's over. DiCaprio was spotted with friends and a bevy of models at the Nikki Beach 14th anniversary party Sunday in St. Bart's, but an eyewitness told Page Six there was no particular girl Leo seemed keened on. A People source confirmed there is no other person in the picture. DiCaprio and Rollbach were first linked in April and were seen kissing in New York in June. The actor, who previously dated models Gisele Bundchen, Bar Raffaele, and Tony Garn, went so far as to introduce Rollbach to his mother. DiCaprio is the star of the revenge thriller The Revenant. Rollbach is known for her modeling work with Sports Illustrated and will star with Dwayne Johnson in the forthcoming Baywatch reboot. Lily Rose Depp makes her debut on the cover of the February issue of the popular Love magazine. The daughter of actor Johnny Depp and French singer Vanessa Paradis, 16-year-old Depp is seen wearing dramatic makeup on the cover of the British-style magazine as she models what appears to be an equally dramatic yellow flock. The teenage model shared her cover on Instagram over the weekend, adding a thankful message tagging Love and the team behind her shoot. She wrote, #Love16 cover, thank you. The magazine, which is published biannually, released a brief interview with the budding star ahead of print. Depp said of her ongoing career, "I don't have any plans in particular. I just know that it is what I want to do, and I want to work hard at it and hopefully finding roles as beautiful as the ones I've already been lucky enough to come across." Depp also revealed her favorite movie is The Wizard of Oz, and her dream director to work with is Quentin Tarantino. Rapper Future accused ex-fiancée Ciara of barring access to their son Baby Future on Monday. The 32-year-old rapper criticized the 30-year-old singer in a series of tweets over visitation rights to their 19-month-old toddler Future Zahir Wilburn. He wrote, "This shit got control problems. I gotta go through the lawyers to see Baby Future. I just want Baby Future, that's all. I'd be silent for a year and a half. I ran out of patience." Future and Ciara had been going together for about a year when the singer announced her pregnancy in January 2014. The couple welcomed son Future in May of that year, but ended their engagement 3 months later amid rumors the rapper cheated. Future's criticism follows word Ciara and boyfriend, NFL superstar Russell Wilson, enjoyed their first Christmas together with Baby Future. The singer and the 27-year-old Seattle Seahawks quarterback have been linked since spring 2015 and shared sweet posts over the weekend. Ciara captioned a photo with herself with Wilson, "Kinda like have the best Christmas ever. Theme, love, happiness, gratefulness, and family. Nothing can amount to the value of those gifts. God sent me an angel." At Ciara, #Happy New Year, the NFL star later added. Future is also the father to 3 other children by 3 previous partners and last released the album DS2 in July. Ciara debuted Jackie in May and appeared on I Can Do That and Nikki, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn in 2015. Rapper Tigger says he contacted 14-year-old Molly O'Malley about her music and nothing more. The 26-year-old rapper said as much via his manager Anthony Martini after the aspiring singer accused him of sending her unwanted messages in a press conference Monday. Martini told TMZ Tigger messaged Molly to ask her to submit music for his record label Last Kings Records. He said the rapper asked the teenager to FaceTime solely to see her sing, adding she claimed to be 17. Molly accused Tigger of making her uncomfortable with his repeated messages and requests to FaceTime and said the rapper never mentioned her music. She and Fame attorney Gloria Aldred held a news conference in response to an OK Magazine story about the conversation. Molly came forward after people recognized her from the pixelated photo, OK ran saying she doesn't want what happened to her to happen to any other young girls. The inspiring singer received threats from fans for coming between Tyga and his 18-year-old girlfriend, reality star Kylie Jenner. Tyga and Jenner have been friends for years and went public with their relationship at the reality star's 18th birthday party in August. The couple spent the holidays together and later denied engagement rumors after Tyga gifted Jenner an enormous diamond ring. Guns N' Roses, Sia, and Ice Cube are among the acts confirmed for this spring's Coachella Music and Arts Festival in Indio, California. The star-studded event is to take place over 2 weekends, April 15th to the 17th and 22nd to the 24th. Also expected to perform are A$AP Rocky, Calvin Harris, Chris Stapleton, Ellie Goulding, LCD Sound System, and dozens of other artists, organizers announced on the festival's website. Guns N' Roses lead singer Axl Rose tweeted Tuesday, okay, it's confirmed Guns N' Roses is headlining Coachella 2016. See everyone there. The announcement validates the long-swirling rumor that Rose and former GNR guitarist Slash have set aside their differences after 20 years of bad blood to once again collaborate. Fall Out Boy and Demi Lovato paid tribute to NSYNC in their Irresistible music video. The Chicago band bass and 23-year-old singer spoofed the boy band's infamous It's Gonna Be Me video by having doll versions of Fall Out Boys come to life, much like in NSYNC's release. Fall Out Boy wrote, what if in the same store as NSYNC there was a dollar bin full of toys that no one really wanted that would band together like the misfit off-brand little outsiders they were? Irresistible is the video for that story. It's about the toys that no one wanted to come to life. Wayne Isham, who directed It's Gonna Be Me video in 2000, also directed the Irresistible video. NSYNC members Joy Fatone and Chris Kilpatrick both make cameos in the new release. Irresistible is the fourth single to the debut from Fall Out Boy's sixth studio album, American Beauty, American Psycho, which was released in January 2015. The record debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 albums charts and included the singles Centuries and Uma Thurman. Lovato last released Confident in October 2015 and will kick off her accompanying Future Now tour with Nick Jonas on June 24th in Sunrise, Florida. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200's albums charts and includes the singles Cool for the Summer and Confident. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1975, a crowd of 2,000 plus lined up outside Boston Garden to buy tickets to the rock band Led Zeppelin. Some in the crowd then broke into the near-empty arena and caused thousands of dollars in damages. For years and years, we had people line up overnight to wait for tickets, recalls Steven Rosenblatt, the ticket office manager at Boston Garden on that January night. But we never had anything like this. Someone pried open the Garden's locked doors, and around midnight ensued hundreds of beer-drinking, bottle-throwing Led Zeppelin fans had the run of the Boston Garden. You couldn't have this kind of crowd running around the untheatered inside the building, said Rosenblatt, so we decided to open the ticket windows. The near riot was calmed by around 2:30 a.m. when the Garden staff began selling tickets hours ahead of schedule. By 6 a.m., all 9,000 seats were sold out and the crowd had dispersed, but not before causing upwards of $50,000 to the Garden and infuriating the Boston's mayor, Kevin White. No one could accuse Mayor White of failing to understand the power of rock and roll. Back in 1972, he had personally intervened to free the Rolling Stones from a Warwick, Rhode Island jail rather than risk a riot of angry Stone fans in a scheduled concert in Boston that night were canceled. While it came down hard on the Led Zeppelin rioters, not only did he cancel the concert scheduled for February 4th, but he also announced that the band would not be allowed to perform in Boston for the next 5 years. In fact, Led Zeppelin would never perform there again. Banned in Beantown, the group moved on to the next stop of their 1975 North American tour and bypassed Boston on their next in 1977. That tour would be Led Zeppelin's last in the United States as the group disbanded following the death of drummer John Bonham on September 25th, 1980. Also on this date in 2008, Disney-MGM Studios becomes Disney's Hollywood Studios. At the close of business on January 6, 2008, the Walt Disney World Resort theme park known as Disney-MGM Studios officially shut its doors after almost a decade of operations. Fans didn't have to worry too much, however, as the park would reopen the next morning under its new name, Disney Hollywood Studios. Debuting on May 1st, 1989, Disney-MGM Studios was the third theme park to open at Disney World in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, after the Magic Kingdom in 1971 and Epic Center in 1982. The project began with an idea for a movie-themed pavilion resembling a film stage, a soundstage to be built at Epcot. It was later expanded into its own theme park, which now stretches over 135 acres. The name of the park was the result of a 1985 licensing contract between Disney and the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Film Studio, which allowed Disney the rights to use the MGM name and logo for a studio theme park. In its original concept, Disney-MGM Studios was to operate not only as a theme park, but also as a fully functioning television and movie production studios. Several feature films, including the lightweight comedy Ernest Saves Christmas in 1988, were produced there before it opened as a theme park. This caused trouble with MGM, who filed suit against Disney in 1988, alleging that using the park as a working production studio violated the terms of their contract. Disney later countersued, and the case was settled in 1992. The verdict allowed Disney to continue using the MGM name and logo on films produced at the theme park facility, and MGM to open a movie-themed park of its own, which it did in Las Vegas in 1993. The park closed in 2000. On opening day in May 1989, Disney's then president Michael Eisner dedicated Disney's MGM Studios to Hollywood, which he called not a place on the map, but a state of mind that exists wherever people dream and wonder and imagine. By 2007, the sprawling theme park was hosting close to 10 million visitors in 6 theme areas, including the Hollywood Boulevard main entrance, the Great Movie Ride, a tribute to the classic films such as Casablanca, and a motion simulator ride based on the Star Wars movie. The change in the name of the park in January 2008 was clearly intended to reinforce the openly symbiotic relationship between the theme park and the movie capital of the world. As Megan Crofton, president of Walt Disney, put in the press release announced the change, the new name reflects how the park has grown from representing the golden age of movies to a celebration of the new entertainment that today's Hollywood has to offer in music, television, movies, and theaters. In addition to the name change, the resort announced an ambitious rollout of new and upcoming attractions, including interactive exhibits based on the mega hit movie High School Musical and its sequels, the animated award winner Toy Story from Disney and Pixar Entertainment, the big screen version of the Chronicles of Narnia, and the blockbuster TV reality show American Idol. And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, January 6, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.